So let's talk about baptism for a minute because I feel like with social media, there's a lot of people that say you don't have to be baptized to go to heaven. What is your take on that, man? Like I applaud you for coming back. You coming up here? We got a new kitten. Sorry, he's I applaud you for going back, especially after experiencing that stuff through your family with Catholic Church and stuff. But every denomination has a different outlook on baptism. I know it's kind of probably more commonplace now to just say a prayer and not actually get baptized. But like I guess for me, like I don't really understand why you wouldn't do it if you follow Christ. So kind of help
I
me
agree.
understand that.
Yeah, so I totally agree with that 100%. But like you said, the different denominations, and that's one of the things I was kind of looking into, because it's like, what do you believe in the church that I'm going to be getting baptized in? And that's the other thing, like quote unquote church shopping. My wife and I found a church that we do really love and agree with, but the ceremony of it to me isn't like, I don't know. I want to be almost like the Baptists. Like I want to be baptized in a river. Like I want to be baptized in God's water, not necessarily a pool.
Yeah.
But there's also like where I don't necessarily agree with everything the Baptists say and do and believe in. So we go to a non-denominational, but I don't know. And then there's the schools of thought too. Because I just had my daughter just turned a year old a couple months ago. Do you baptize a baby at birth, or do you, for lack of better words, like wait for them to sin, because they're born sinless? Doesn't mean you don't need that protection. But it's some people believe the point of it is to wash your sins away. And like my child doesn't have sins yet, So I think that's where I struggle with the whole baptism thing.
Well, I want to say this. I just thought of this, man. And so like John the Baptist actually baptized Christ himself.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and I get where you're coming from about wanting to be baptized in a lake. So I think there is a lot of symbolism with it, but it's going through that, he's washing away my sins. But a lot of it is you're confessing your love and that you're going to follow Christ in front of a congregation. Because I know some churches nowadays, you have to like almost schedule it and make this big production of it. The way I was brought up, I was raised in a Church of Christ, which is pretty similar to Baptist. You just told the preacher, or you got up and walked down there on Sunday, which I didn't want to do that because I did it at 13. I did it on a Wednesday night, and we just told them like, hey, we want to get baptized on a Wednesday night. And he was like, okay, no problem. And they did it. It was just my parents and my brother and I. We both got baptized. But I know for me personally, like it's almost like as an adult, I see it as you're taking on that responsibility. No, sorry guys, This cat is all annoying. Dude, you got to stop. He's demonic. But I think it's almost like a rite of passage. Like think about it. You go through police academy, you get your badge, there's a ceremony. It's almost like, okay, now I'm assuming this responsibility versus just, and I don't want people hearing this thinking that you have to go get baptized to go to heaven. I just think I know for me, like I would take it more serious at 46 years old if I went and got, baptized versus just doing a prayer and saying, Jesus, I love you. I want to follow you. It would hold me to a higher standard. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Tyler, what do you think?